Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boys, the 1, 2, 3 count, a wrestling podcast, here to talk to you about everything that's going on this hot WrestleMania weekend. Excuse me. And stuff might not have happened because it was kind of a lackluster besides for a few things. We'll say that, but
I'm gonna talk about night one.
First and foremost, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, come and talk to us in our mentions on our Twitter, our X's, our Blue Skies, our Facebook C's, our Instagram C's, and every other Izzy's that I have in mind. And first and second most, actually, I want to give a shout out to Wrestling Revolver. They asked if I could come out to the show this weekend, so I will be there in Daytona for the 2-show and 1 night Jerry Lynn Invitational. It's like some of the people on the card. They don't have an actual card lined up.
Yeah, we're on the podcast.
We have Johnny. I was about to say Johnny Knoxville. I was about to say John Moxley is supposed to be there. Jerry Lynn, Gigi Doylan, Zachary Wentz, Sammy Callahan, Myron Reed, Ninja Mac. Can't wait to see
my boy BDE gonna be there.
Who? Oh, BDE. Gringo Loco, Killer Kelly. It's going to be a great
Gringo Loco. He was on ROH when they was in Detroit last time. AEW. It's Gringo Loco versus Bandito. Oh man, that boy good. That boy good.
I remember the first time I saw him wrestle was when I went and worked for MLW when they were in Chicago. And it's crazy because he was driving around doing Uber day when he got the call to come in. And like, he is a legit base god. And that's when he started getting picked up more. Because like, yeah,
he was over in Detroit. I'm just saying. It took a minute for them to get, well, no. It was one section that was like all Bandito. But then it was like the rest of it. He was like,
forget, I got Pulse of the Ring. New episodes drop every Monday at 5 p.m. Our last episode was with Nick Ichiban. Got stuff with Donovan Thomas, Elliot Shock. I'm just reading them right off here. The Goddess Nicks. And also don't forget, you got my boy Chris, who though he is in school, he still is live streaming every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I started back up last week.
You know, Blade is coming.
So Blade come out tomorrow. Yeah, we got Rivals tomorrow. That's twitch.tv/Chaos King 245. Come check me out to watch me crash out.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Flip the picture because it's backwards to us.
It's backwards to you? On the camera is on the video it shows backwards on my end, so I had to flip it because it just
okay, never mind. What I was saying. But Audie, you been playing any games? You been, what you been doing?
Nah, I've been retooling everything. So starting next week, for all the people that came here, because y'all know that I do reaction videos. Starting next week, by the end of this week, I'm making a promise. By the end of this week, there will be videos out. And I said videos with an S. So it is more than one video. So get ready for that. Late Bloomer Audie on YouTube. You can also follow me on latebloomer.audie for TikTok. And when I get my PlayStation out of commission, back in commission, you can check me out at Late Bloomer Audio at twitch.tv. So yeah, because I got to get ready for Blade 2. Damn it, I'm mad.
I feel like I've been on streaming, can't figure it out, and
I got to fly to where you are and
I
just set it up.
also I haven't played it in almost 4 months now.
Yeah.
So
Boo you.
when I come in my office, all I want to do is watch anime, and I'm editing or I'm interviewing people. So
I'm more busy.
Oh,
yeah.
speaking of anime, Windbreaker 2. I just finished up Windbreaker 2. Amazing. Dan to Dan is kind of wild right now. Kaiju number 8. Those are the 3 that I've been looking at. There's a new one that I gotta start watching. I can't remember the name.
Telling you, Lazarus on HBO Max.
All right, I'll do Lazarus. I'll check it out. HBO Max. I'm on it.
You know, HBO had anime. What the hell?
Oh, they got a lot of anime.
Yeah. They got Studio Ghibli.
Yeah,
they got all Studio Ghibli.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
We call it
what
Lazarus.
yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh wait.
People who made Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, that look like it.
They're not here to hear us talk about, anime and everything else. That might be next week's episode. We haven't done a anything but wrestling video. But as of right now, let's get into the meat and the bones of everything. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm just saying, real quick. Yogurt flavored soju and Sprite.
I believe
Yeah,
it.
I've tried.
I believe it. I haven't had soju, but
Anywho, SummerSlam was over the weekend. Not too much happened. We can say, just like when it came to WrestleMania, night 2 was 10 times better than night 1.
It literally made no sense. We was all in Discord watching night 1, and we was all like, "This show sucked." It's like nothing was going on.
The only good match was the TLC match, honestly, but that's just because there's just a bunch of carnage and people taking crazy spots. Everybody from DIY to the Poison Pixie.
Cool.
I thought she broke her arm.
Yeah, me too. Somebody every once in a while, Candace got to remind people why she the GOAT.
yeah.
There's somebody falling off a building. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Somebody posted either a day or a week before. It's like Candice LeRae has to do something crazy in that match. I was like, yep, that each fine one.
Yeah.
But the Tiffany Stratton match with Jade should have won.
Yeah, I don't know where they go with Tiffy on that one. I don't know who else she actually go up against. I mean, besides Bianca, if she coming back. But
she is supposed to be coming back.
Mm-hmm.
She is. Should have been Bianca versus Jade.
That part. Hold on. Let me try to see what
Yeah, I'm trying to remember night 1. I think night 1 had the tag team match with Roman and Jay.
Yeah.
It did.
And Bronson and Braun. That was probably the best thing. Yeah, both that and the main event.
Okay. So
Tribal Thief.
Yeah, the Tribal Thief. He's still. I didn't watch Raw, but I heard he took some more of his shoes. Roman's just gonna come out there barefoot, man.
He has the shoe Lafala. This is so fucking funny.
All right. So while you're looking for that, I just want to put my little 2 cents in because we have a record of who was right and wrong in the predictions. I had a horrible night because I honestly feel
night 1 was terrible.
Yeah, I honestly feel that a lot of people that should have won, that deserved to won, that could have been pushed for another thing, like what is Seth Rollins' group called?
They got a name.
Yeah, that's my point. But they should have won because that would have put something over them. Like, I'm glad Seth did what he did, but I thought There was another one from that group that had a title that night, right?
Yeah, well, okay. So here's the card from night one,
Right.
which all of us only got one match right.
Yeah, we even. I thought I was bad. I was 0-4 until like the main event or whatever.
Actually, wait, no, I got two right.
Boom,
I got two right.
Shut up. Night one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got to.
Jey Uso and Roman Reigns beating Bronson and Braun, like how I like to call him.
Yeah.
Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre beat Randy Orton and Jelly Roll, which Jelly Roll was no show on his fight from the night before.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But yeah, I wanted to pick them, but I was like, fuck that match.
Yeah, he exited out.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, who are we picking? I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
Sami Zayn beat Karrion Kross. We still don't know his contract. Supposedly, he got an offer. Everyone's like, oh, we signed.
I was like, people can't read now?
Just because they sent him an offer does not mean that he signed. So,
exactly. He's like, y'all see my t-shirts selling off the damn thing? They better give me my fucking money.
He put out a book over the week, and it's becoming real popular. So,
I gotta check that book out.
Kudos to him.
Yeah, kudos to Karrion Kross. She deserves so much more.
The women's tag champions lost to Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, which they had the most cringiest, like, whatever. It was trying to be Wednesday Addams and Ingrid. I don't forget her damn name and say. Like, it was whatever.
That match wasn't bad.
Yeah. Tim Stratton beat Jay, and then CM Punk beat Gunther, which Gunther's going to for a bit. And then he immediately lost to Seth Rollins. I mean, I tweeted that I said that was going to happen, which I did. But I'm not going to lie, kind of take it from Chris, because Chris was like, Seth Rollins will be petty enough to come out with crutches and be broken, which he lied to everybody.
Yeah. Pull the Kevin Nash.
Yes.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah. I forgot about the wheelchair.
Yeah. But no, top runner for hater of the year right now.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And that chain.
So stupid.
He might be a gimmick of the year too, even though it started off a little rough for the group. They might be in there for a gimmick of the year because they got.
Yeah, I don't know, because Braun in that match had the funniest moment all weekend where he put up the straps, they pulled them off. We was like, wait, we all had to rewind. He was like, did he just do that?
Yeah, but yeah, they might.
I never seen anybody do a reverse Kurt Angle.
Yeah, that might be stable. That might be stable, or we might even put them as a gimmick, all of one. So like I said, I got to go through a lot of what we talked about, but I'm creating a list. So yeah,
I think people are just starting to call them Vision.
Yeah, because y'all starting to see the Vision.
Yes, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And they might even put a seed of division in other stables, like the Bloodline. See, double entendre, division.
Bloodline is not even a group anymore.
They coming back together one way or another.
I just found out what MFT stood for.
Yeah, last week.
I thought it stood for my fucking Tonga, but I guess it's my family tree.
Oh wow. You said it. I thought you said NFC. I was about to be like, those non-fungible tokens? Like
I know Solo's weird.
Yeah.
No, I came up with some type of group that was called NFT, but I forget who. Or maybe it was just an acronym for something. I was like, but
no, they should have. Wait. Just because you put this thought in my head, I got to get it out, or it's gonna stew in me. Yeah, it should be a group called NFT, and it should be two people. One is like a main eventer, and one is barely on the roster, and they can't figure out how it comes together. Just like how most of these fucking grifters can't tell you how an NFT works. That should be the gimmick. It works so
people
perfectly.
People are still doing NFTs.
I mean,
I thought people got rid of that scam.
Nah, it's making its way back around. Red pill.
I need to get back on that. I need some money.
You need to start scamming these niggas. Oh no, listen. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. It's real easy. Hate on women. It is never your fault. It's always women. Even if you go on a debate that you
whoa.
No, I swear to you, this is how they making their money.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, no.
That ain't us.
Listen, this is how they're making their money. They hating women. If you want to grift, you hate women. You be part of the He-Man Woman Haters Club. You got Andrew Tate. You got Myron Gaines. Those motherfuckers is still around. Yeah. Charlie Kirk. Oh, y'all need to get back into the kitchen. Y'all these idiots, and y'all fall for it. Anybody that's watching this that is part of the red pill community, y'all are fucking idiots. They're playing you because all of the motherfuckers is simp and pay for pussy. But they won't tell you
and
that.
You guys sound like incels, you fucking losers, you incels, you fucking losers, you incels.
Yeah, it's always the woman's fault. That's the manly thing. They can't say that it's their fault. They take no accountability for. Yeah, sorry. All right, I got a whole thing about the red pill. I'm actually going to do a video on them, and it's going to be me clowning them. Okay, go ahead.
Night 2 of SummerSlam was the triple threat match, which I believe was the match of this SummerSlam.
Which match?
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Rhea, Io, and Naomi.
Yeah.
They had a really great match. Naomi's dad got to play her to the ring, so that was just
how awesome was that?
Yeah.
That's so
I didn't know her dad was a professional guitar player.
No.
Yeah.
And then
did she call him in the back taking pictures with EO and Rhea?
Yeah. And Rhea was like, your daddy loves his mommy. That shit.
Yeah.
I love kayfabe. Yeah.
But during that match, the right person won. I did get into an argument with some idiot who kept saying that Naomi didn't win either matches between when she pinned Io or when she pinned Rhea. He was like, she's the types. You stupid idiot. It was a triple threat match. There's no
rules.
The whole night 2 of SummerSlam should have been just SummerSlam, no DQ.
Yeah, because there's literally only one match. That was not a stipulation match.
But then we had the 6-pack match, which again was just carnage and tables, ladders, and chairs.
Oh my.
By 6, every member got involved, so they were able to retain because every other member only had 2 people.
My favorite spot from that match, other than the Candace spot, which was freaking crazy, was with Ciampa hanging from the titles, and then Nathan Frazier tried to hit him with the spear. I would say the same thing, like that motherfucker, cardio, everything. Like he was up there for a while.
Yeah,
everything. I was like, all right, man. I was like, at that point, I was like, damn, I wish I picked DIY to win. Because how you supposed to lose against that?
Yeah,
I was just crazy. Please don't let that snap, because that would end horribly if it did.
Yeah,
that was the only thing I was praying for. Nothing wrong happened. Everybody came out fine with bumps and bumps and bruises, and yeah.
I'm about to go back and watch that match because I didn't see too much of Rey Fenix or Andrade in that match. Maybe I was missing some pieces. I know everybody went to a table though.
I didn't really either, but when it comes to those type of matches, it is a big get your shit in type of match.
Yeah.
Rey Fenix, his style of wrestling doesn't really flow too well within a ladder match with 11 other people. So I can see how he got lost in the sauce. And then with Andrade, yeah, he for the most part got completely lost in the sauce.
I really believe that they just downplayed them because they knew they wasn't going to win. Like you said that his style don't match with that. You put that ladder match in AEW and we let Ray Phoenix will shine. Like that's been his thing. There'd been a whole bunch of high spots. It would have been a whole bunch of crazy shit. I really think, and Andrade, I just really think that there was more so of they needed to let some other people shine because Ray is still technically over. Like he people still love Ray. Yeah, like Andrade is.
And when they're talking about Rey Mysterio, that deadbeat.
Yeah, that deadbeat dad. Oh, speaking of that, I saw an interview where Dominic was talking about who was like the strongest person that he's been in a match with, and he said Brock, of course. Then he's asked who was like the most technical. He said Seth and Chad. Then they said who's the one that's the least technical that seems to be a problem. He's like, I don't know if y'all noticed this. Like, I noticed this. Like, every time I get in a match with my deadbeat dad, I end up with scratches, a bloody nose, something. He was like, he needs to do better. Like, yeah. Dominic is still.
He's cool. Bret Hart was talking about.
I did see a tweet from or his Instagram post from Rey Mysterio after Dom won his match. He's like, I wish Eddie would have won that custody match. I was like, oh, you let that be for real.
Yeah.
AJ Styles lost to Dom in Eddie Guerrero style because he got
that match had Eddie written all over, and I loved it.
Yeah. Granted, I hated AJ Styles coming out in the low rider.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
Like,
if Dom came out in the low rider?
Yeah. I was just confused. I was like, the hell person in the car with AJ Styles? Like, maybe that's the owner of the car. He just want to make sure that he does stuff right.
Who?
Is it his son?
It was AJ Styles' son.
Should have been Chavo.
And I hated it so much because he wasn't even driving the car. You just see people pushing it.
Yeah.
That's nah. I have to go back and watch that. I didn't see that.
That's what we call we call that cultural appropriation. They take it and then water it down.
They don't even try to hide it. Like, you just see them in the back.
Yeah.
Pushing the car on. There's like,
that's crazy.
Dom should have won that match.
Yeah.
Which he did.
Yeah. Shout out.
Cage match was meh between Solo and Jacob. Like, what's the point of having a cage match if everybody from my fucking Tongas can get involved with the match? Granted, it was cool when Jacob broke
the handcuff. Yeah, that was sick.
And then
I'm with Jessica Torre, bro. They could just walk out of the cage, bro. They might as well be calling for the driver to come pick them up at ringside. Like, walk out of the cage and win. I'm like, what? Jessica Torre is right.
Yeah.
And then my whole thing is like, why are you trying to pull him back in the ring? I would have just dove through the middle rope. Like, you can beat me up outside the ring. Guess what? I'm still the champ.
Mm-hmm.
The champ is here. I might have to close the door because I might be in a little too loud. But
yeah, and Zilla should have came out. Okay, so I had that prediction that Zilla Fatu was going to come and he was going to side with Jacob, just to build that stable a little bit more. The reason why is because for I believe it's House of Glory, Zilla just dropped his belt to Bully Ray.
With the help of Ricochet.
With the help of Ricochet, which is crazy. I fucking love wrestling. But with Ricochet help, which kind of signaled that it was the end for him and he was getting ready to go on. I wish that it would I wish it was a SummerSlam, but they might hold him to another pay-per-view. I hope they don't hold him for that long. I hope that I hope they don't hold him until like Survivor Series or whatever. But I also don't hope they don't bring him out next week because that would be just a missed opportunity. And WWE does have a tendency of doing that. So I'm hoping that if they did bring him, it is around SummerSlam. I mean, not SummerSlam, but Survivor Series. And you can have a story of the motherfucking Tongas versus the OG Bloodline with the secret person being Zilla. Like, that could be a thing, right? Like, you could build that story. Or the Vision. I can also see him in the Vision. There's a lot of things that I can see. But Zilla should have came out in SummerSlam. It was a missed opportunity.
We also had another no holds barred match. Lyra Valkyrie. I was gonna say Lyra Valkyrie. Versus
Our Lady.
Like the match wasn't bad, not bad at all. People were upset with the crowd because I guess they were doing it during the match.
Oh yeah.
But you know, it. Again, new music sounds better than anything Death Rebel would have done. And Bayley got involved, cost Lyra the match. So now Lyra can no longer fight for the IC title as long as Becky has it. But we'll get to Raw in a second. Then it was the fan finisher match of the year with Cody Rhodes and John Cena.
Which fan?
John Cena has,
Which fan?
No, spam.
Oh,
finisher.
I thought you said fan finisher match. I was like, nobody wanted that shit. Okay, you go ahead.
All it was a Crossroads, 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 kick out, boom, finally, boom.
Yeah, they said nobody beating this Cody Rhodes because he kicked out of 4 or 8 AAs. Well, yeah, he's still gonna be that. Yeah, it's like
he's about to go be guy, so he can't lose.
Mm-hmm.
Colonel Guile versus Peacemaker.
I was hoping about that home return.
I thought it was going to be a turn. I guess not. But again, it makes sense on why you would take the title off of Cena, seeing what happened at the end of the show, and that being Brock Lesnar's return.
Yeah.
And, actually, during the Jacob match, people were fighting in the crowd.
Yeah. He tended to do that to people.
I wanted to see how it started, but no one really knows, so whatever. But yeah, now Brock Lesnar returned. Cena. I have a feeling Clash in Paris is going to be Cena versus Brock Lesnar. And yeah.
Are we sure, man? As long as it ain't for the title.
Okay. Before I get to that, what was the score for us on that night 2?
Oh. Okay. I know.
I only got 2 wrong.
Naomi.
Yeah, I said Naomi. Maybe y'all said Naomi. I know I said Cena in that last match. I wasn't expecting him to lose because Cody was turning. I know I got the Lyra match wrong because when my bird lady get that title back. I think everything else I had right now. Wyatt 6-1, Dom 1, Naomi, Solo. Yeah, I think I only got the Lyra.
I got 3. I have Becky winning, Naomi winning, and Cody winning. And then I can't find.
I got 3 too there.
Oh no, we sucked at predicting.
Yeah. This show was. I don't think we'll talk about it no more.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's been up in arms with the Brock Lesnar return.
Yeah, I mean, about me now.
Honestly, like, yeah, it is what it is. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen eventually. I think it's gonna happen eventually.
Like twice.
Yeah.
So I felt like I mentioned his name. I was like, it was going to happen, pretty sure.
What were you just saying?
But we're talking about Brock Lesnar and like how people are up in arms about it. Honestly, look, I can be like, oh my God, what are they doing? But you can tell, like, TKO does not give a flying fuck about any of that. You can tell by the way that they dealt with Dana Punch's wife. You can see it by the way that Conor McGregor is still like they're still in talks with McGregor fight, even though he just got found guilty of raping somebody. You can tell by the way John Jones getting into a bunch of hit and runs and having different domestic issues that just mess with him. Like, TKO does not care, besides when it comes to black men. Shout out to Odyssey Jones.
All right. So,
which they found that case to be false.
All right. Just real quick, because I do want to say a couple things. Number one, before I get into the heavy part, them making John Cena face, fuck that. I don't like it. All right. Let me just get that out of the way.
This was shit.
Yeah, but that's because he wasn't around a lot. Like, he just wasn't. But we gonna bypass that. Back to this Brock Lesnar thing. You talking about Dana White, you talk about Conor McGregor. Both of them had fallen out of the limelight as far as exposure everywhere. One of the things that I also know about like media is that you seeing Conor McGregor everywhere, ESPN and all of that when he was at his height, wasn't an accident. It wasn't just something about his charisma. They started putting money behind him, which got him to where that was. Dana White doing all the interviews, hopping on Joe Rogan and all that stuff before all of this happened. They was putting money behind that to get him there. They was putting money out to get him to talk to ESPN during UFC fight nights and stuff like that. When all of these things happened, both of them lost their light. They get mentioned, but they're not what they used to be. And that isn't, like I said, them being put in the spotlight wasn't an accident. Them being taken out of the spotlight ain't an accident either. This is the first time that they TKO put somebody face front. They put them in direct limelight of what's going on. And that's because their lawyers cleared them. Now, they weren't cleared by the courts.
The jury.
Yeah. So all of that is still there and it's still fuck Brock Lesnar. And even if he was cleared by the courts by that, we heard about the plane ride from hell and what he did to Terry. So yeah, fuck him. That has been my thing from the beginning. I put him on here because I put him on here because, that was the big news and we are holding a conversation about him. So he is part of the topic. But after this, I don't give a flying fuck what he does. I don't care. Fuck him. He shouldn't be here. Even and the fans said that he shouldn't be here. Like that is a no. I know that there is a mix.
No. What? That's not what it's about. So when people were talking about why he was back, guess what Triple H said? That's right. He blamed it on Cena.
Oh, yeah.
Which came out and said, no, I just play with the cards that I'm dealt. Preface.
It seems like for the past 25 years, they put him in front of me. I'm just going to go with it.
Okay.
Then during because they said they weren't going to do any press conferences because they didn't want to talk about anything going on with the Brock Lesnar thing and Hulk Hogan or him being at the Trump's circle jerk.
I got so many things to say about that.
The DEI personnel of LT, but the crowd was chanting, "We want Cross." And guess what this motherfucker said? You want Brock? You got him.
Yeah. Nobody
Brock, Cross. The only thing that those two have in common is a K, a O, and an R. That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
RKO.
yeah.
It's all me back to Randy Orton, baby.
Like, literally pissing on our heads and like, guys.
Telling us it's rain. Nah. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, now that I got Brock out of the way and letting you know that TKO is putting money behind him, which is different from everybody else, right? Hey, Hunter, the fuck is you doing? I am starting to believe that you are with the shits. And when I say with the shits, I don't just mean like you just with whatever TKO says. I think that you have been at a couple of parties, and this is all alleged. This is a guess from an observation. You got...
He was hanging out with Diddy?
Oh, he was hanging out with Diddy. He was hanging out with Jeffrey. Because that whole thing that went on with him being at DC at the White House, did y'all know that LT has been convicted of soliciting to a minor? That more so than his DEI, I'm trying to hang with Trump. He has a similar crime of Trump because Trump has been found civilly liable for SA. Okay? Now, I was always told that you are a product or you are a part or you are like the 5 friends that you are around. Okay? And now I'm seeing Hunter with LT. That's one. Seeing Hunter with Trump outside of just WWE, right? Seeing Hunter now with this whole thing going on with Brock. Okay. We have Hunter with this whole thing with Vince. Okay. There's one more person. And regardless of what everybody say, that's 4, right? And they all have similar issues. And you are placing yourself right in the middle of all of them. I can bring up Ric Flair and his issues. I can talk about parties you've been at, hanging around Diddy and all that. But I'm not. I'm just going to wait to see what this 5th associate, acquaintance, friend, co-worker that you decide to put yourself willingly around. I'm going to leave Linda out of it. But this is what I'm seeing, and I don't like it. Paul, what the fuck are you doing? And you know none of this is right. You know none of this feels right to you. It don't feel right to you because it don't feel right to us. As fans, we're seeing it, not liking it. You refusing to do press conference because you feel guilty. You have to answer some hard, uncomfortable questions. And if you were resolved in the decisions that you made, it wouldn't be a problem. You've been resolved telling us that you don't listen to us, even though you listen to us. You've been resolved. You have been in that uncomfortable situation and you stood on your lie. You couldn't stand on this one? I'm not liking it. And this is just the personal. I am seeing things that I'm not liking, and I'm seeing where it's heading. You are now making it to where WWE PLEs are going to be at $39.99. instead of the 60. I haven't heard all of the news. Do y'all have anything about that? Because what I heard is that they're taking it off of Peacock.
That's what we're going to talk about that real quick.
Okay.
But
yeah. So before we get into that, let me just finish what I was saying. I don't like this shit. You need to soul search. Quote the great words of the rated R legend. Go find yourself, okay? And fuck Brock.
So,
and fuck Brock. But go ahead.
2 hours ago, John Gresham is Jordan Grace's husband.
Yeah.
Posted something online. He said 2 days ago, I woke up and couldn't walk or move. The left side of my body, I couldn't see, could barely talk. It took me 30 minutes to dial 911, but I finally did. I woke up in the hospital, couldn't remember what happened. They told me they had done an MRI and I had 2 strokes. I've had a lot of tests run, but everything comes back clean. They're not sure what happened. The only thing they said was it could have been a possible complication from a basic that he had weeks ago. Said we may never know the exact reason. He said he's taking 2 to 4 weeks off from wrestling to recover. And that his wife saw him being carted out by the ring camera, but she was able to fly from Orlando to Atlanta. And was there when he woke up. So just all the love and grace and wishing him well, wishing his wife like a great headspace. But yeah, that's scary because he just had a match over SummerSlam weekend with like the day before with Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Who was also El Grande Americano too.
I'm like 4 of them now.
But, prayers out to him and the whole.
Yeah, prayers out to him. I did see that right before we were about to start recording. I was like, oh my God.
Like, I was looking up on stuff on Twitter and I was like, fuck happened to him? So yeah. Audie's not here to hear this out. He had to like a quick family emergency. WWE is its PLEs to ESPN, which it's crazy because that same day, I believe. What up, bro? That same day, ESPN did a press conference saying that they've gotten like the NFL Network, just all this other stuff from the NFL, which, if you know who owns ESPN, it's the mouse. And
it is.
Like, slowly but surely, Disney is becoming a monopoly.
Yeah. They got Marvel, they got Star Wars. Hulu,
yeah. ESPN. They got FX or Fox their own thing. I think Fox their own thing. They just put Fox up on there.
It might be.
Like WWE's making it really hard to watch their product. With you have Raw on Netflix, which I have Netflix, so that makes it just a little bit easier for me. I was never going to get rid of Netflix, but to watch NXT, you need like some type of cable.
Yep.
I'm not getting cable just to watch NXT. I will watch that shit on fucking.
True.
Then you need cable to watch SmackDown.
Yep.
If you want to watch Evolve, you need Tubi. Granted, Tubi's free, but whatever. And then, like, when you want to watch their PLEs, you have to watch it on Peacock, which I already have Peacock because I'm a below deck guy.
Right.
Like, and the fiance loves Love Island. So we were already going to have Peacock.
And about to raise the price of Peacock too. It's like, yo,
and now with them moving their PLEs to ESPN, that is cable, Netflix, ESPN, Tubi,
cable.
4 different things that you need.
Yeah.
Just watch their product. And I don't know if they know this. We're going like through a recession. Like, let's be honest. We don't have that type of money to constantly be shelling out. Hell, their events are expensive as hell. The fact that I was able to get floor seats to the Royal Rumble for $600 a piece, I felt was highly expensive, but was also cheap for floor seats. And I couldn't even see. I'm never getting floor seats again. They're up a little bit higher where I could actually see the ring.
Right.
Like, they're very much pricing like their fans out. And what I don't understand is how fans can willingly go to these WWE events and then shit on AEW and bring the smaller venues and having their ticket prices reasonable.
Yeah.
When I went for my birthday, you want to know how much it cost for floor seats? And we were right there by the stage.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures.
It was 130 with taxes, both tickets. People are going to shit on AEW for their ticket prices being low, but that is a fucking steal. That is fucking amazing. Fucking helps the consumer.
Yeah, so they buy more tickets and come back to more shows. And granted, you know, people are going to pay the ticket prices. People are going to pay for ESPN Plus, which is probably going to be like, you know, because AEW does have their pay-per-views on Amazon, and like it's $50. Here's also this. Yeah,
you still have to buy it, but if you have HBO Max, you can watch all their former pay-per-views, past pay-per-views, and you can watch Dynamite on HBO Max.
Yeah.
And I will
days like this, I miss WWE Network.
I was just about to say it. For $9.99. Man, how I miss that.
Man. I beg my mom, hey, please. It's just $10. Man, I miss it now.
And now, yeah, what is it? $29.99 or $39.99
for the PLEs?
Yeah,
it's gonna be $29.99.
I mean, it's still cheap.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little too cheap if we only go get 5 matches on the cards.
That's what everybody else is saying as well.
Yeah,
like $30 for 5 matches. But they're also talking about, you know, making like either like a couple more pay-per-views, PLEs, whatever the hell you want to call them, at events.
Yeah, 2 nights. Yeah,
like,
yeah. I think
people
the 2-night thing should only work for WrestleMania. Because this SummerSlam, I'm feeling it.
Like, people are saying Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank. Hell no. Doesn't need it. I can see and I can get with the Royal Rumble. And that's only because the women's could be the main event of the first night.
Yeah.
Men's the second. Or vice versa. Survivor Series does not need a 2-night event. Even though I have talked about this before. during like last year's Survivor Series, like, and I even said, I will admit, you know, I like to renege a lot, and I like just say stuff. I said if they're gonna do like war games, be the main event of one, traditional Survivor Series being second. I can potentially get around it, but you know, I don't even blame WrestleMania for the 2-night events. I blame COVID.
Yeah. No, I kind of like WrestleMania being 2 nights. Yeah, if I'm for COVID, this never would have happened. Yeah, but then them making everything else, and if they're gonna charge $30 for both, they gotta be both nights. If they gonna do 2-night pay-per-views, like don't give me 30 one night. You're like, oh, you want Sunday? You gotta pay another 30. Like at that point, I'm done.
Yeah, and it starts. I think what next year. I think I said next
year
Mania.
Yeah. They said, so I think the Peacock deal run up until the beginning, not the beginning of next year, but early next year. I think it's like right after the Rumble.
Like, I don't know. It's getting plus with like don't have time. I wish I had time to watch wrestling like I want to. And I keep saying I'm gonna give WWE and AEW, they got one show.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I kind of regret watching Dynamite last night. I was in class mostly, but the best part about Dynamite was the Young Bucks and their entrance. they came out from behind the screen. Generation B, Max and Jeremy. They came up behind the screen and the screen didn't go all the way up. I was dying. Then the pyro, yeah, one little firework, another one.
Firework. Oh, speaking of that, which so I mean,
literally the best part of last night's Dynamite. I'll be honest with you.
They on What Culture posted something about all the injuries from AEW and WWE and their respective time frames back, which was shite. Like, this could be the last thing we talk about. Will Ospreay, he's supposed to be back imminently. I was going to say J. Cole. Adam Cole, I don't know what TBC means. To be concerned. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
They have Bryan Danielson, TBC. They have Jay White, TBC. They have Orange Cassidy with a torn pec, TBC. Pac with a leg injury, TBC. But Murphy Matthews just went back in for ankle surgery.
So he just had surgery this morning.
Yeah. Eddie Kingston, torn ACL, TBC. Mark Davis, broken foot, TBC.
The hell that happened?
No. Eddie Kingston is May 2025. Okay. TBC.
Yeah.
That's already passed. Keith, get well soon, my brother. Killswitch had double pneumonia. TBC.
Oh my God.
Wardlow, knee injury, but he's about to be on fucking
American Gladiator.
So who fucking knows? Brian Cage, quad, TBC. Riho, fractured arm, TBC. Colt Gunn, knee injury, TBC.
Yeah, that just happened.
Blade, back injury, TBC. Kiera Hogan, they say she's going to be back in it, but her baby girl's about to be on Jocelyn's Cabaret, so whatever. I told Bria, I was like, because she watched Jocelyn's Cabaret, it's like, yeah, there's a wrestler that I follow that's going to be on Jocelyn's Cabaret. She's like, that's so weird. I'm like, yeah. Then now we're going to go to WWE. Excuse me. Chad Gable, shoulder injury, TBC. Mysterio, torn groin. Imminently, he's supposed to be at the Triple Mania, I think it is, next week.
Ah, shit.
So that's cool.
That's gonna be on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah. Liv shoulder injury, January, February 2026.
She went in the Royal Rumble. I don't care.
I believe so. Next year, Ilya Dragunov toward the AC or ACL, TBC. Apollo.
Hey, shout out to my boy Hang 'em High. He just came back on Twitter. I think he knows something we don't know.
TBC. Nolan Dar, leg injury, TBC. Zoe Starks, get better soon, baby girl, TBC. Elton Price, separated shoulder, TBC. Tama Tonga, who knows, TBC. There's just
my MFT.
TBCs.
My MFT. Yeah, this list could have just been like, these people injured. And we don't know when they're coming back.
So,
yeah, get well soon, everybody.
Oh, damn. They do have the tournament up for the first show, the Jared Invitational. Okay. Priscilla Kelly versus Zachary Wentz.
Again?
Gringo. Yeah. These are the first rounds too. Gringo Loco versus Ninja Mac versus Dante Leon. That should be good.
Give me that.
BDE versus Rich Swan. Rich Swan, that's my boy.
Oh, okay. Rematch. Okay.
Versus Brent Oakley. Then you have Island Angels versus Side versus Jeffrey Johns, Rick Savage, Crash Jackson, and JJ Garrett. And then the non-tournament match going to be Killer Kelly with Myron Reed versus Katie Arquette with Derek Dillinger. And then in the Dayton Street fight, Cruel with Gia Miller versus Dick Myers. Oh.
Dick Myers, crazy name.
Then I'm going to see if they have something for this. I know they're not going to have the tournaments just yet. Then the 8 o'clock show, Jerry Lynn's going to be the special guest referee for semifinals and the finals of his tournament. But then we're also getting Myron Reed with Killer Kelly versus undisclosed opponent. Cruel and Dead Knot versus Latinos Most Wanted versus Alpha Sig versus Tie or Die versus a mystery opponent. Ace Austin versus Damian Chambers. And then they have 2 more non-title tournament matches. And Jimmy Jacobs is supposed to be there. And also, so is John Moxley. So it should be a show.
Yeah, sound like it.
And also, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns supposed to be on TV for a little bit. They got some filming to do.
Oh, Street Fighter?
Yep. Cody Rhodes is Guile, and
Roman Reigns is Akuma, if I remember right.
Yeah. Yep. This is going to be a very entertaining Street Fighters, and I hope it's good, because a lot of people hated the original Street Fighters movie, but I actually liked it.
With John?
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I'm at that one. I mean, ain't on top of the animated one.
Oh yeah, but not at all.
Also, it's a YouTube one. These guys from Australia, man, you should go watch that. That was hilarious. I can't remember what it's called.
But we have nothing else to talk about. If no one's told you lately that they love you, then I'm happy for you. If no one's told you that, then I'm sorry. You should find better friends and better family. But we care you, appreciate you watching our show. Remember, big things are coming towards you. Just keep pushing. the words of one Brody King, life is harder, or life is hard, be harder. And until next week, we'll see you next week. We're doing anything but wrestling. So be on the lookout for that. Until next week, though, peace.
Peace.
Yeah,
he'll figure it out.
Oh, God. Just sent a text and something shut it off. Ooh, text you later. I'm about to get dressed to go sing some karaoke.
Oh, have fun.
Yup.
All right, later.